Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about gangstalking and how they're blasting frequencies everywhere around the planet, and they're subliminally brainwashing people through frequencies, and everything that you see is like being controlled by some frequency, by some energy wave, by some type of satellite technology, Wi-Fi technology. Everything that you see is controlled by some sort of frequency. Even the smart devices that we're using. And, with gang stalking, it's on a very sophisticated level where they're able to have apps on their phones, they're able to have different types of technology that they can manipulate frequencies and be able to tap into our brains and be able to always make us, in fear or emotional, make you hungry, make you sad. They have like all types of frequencies that can trigger all types of emotions in your body, and they're blasting all these frequencies at us. There's a certain frequency which can make you angry if they always blast certain frequencies at you and things like that. They blast frequencies that can make you angry, sad, happy, like they can do it in many ways. Very much like a music song, you know what I mean? Very much like you hear a song on the radio or something like that, and you're emotionally affected by that song. They can like trigger those emotions inside you when they're blasting certain frequencies at you. And the a very good frequency they like to blast at people is also they can make you very hypersexual. Like they're able to make people very sexual as well. And they can give off those certain frequencies around you and things that when you see certain types of people that you're attracted to, you have these emotions, yeah, and they use those honey pots and things like honey traps on you to trigger those frequencies, emotions, and things like that. And they can create all kinds of frequencies and energies around you, and everything is manipulated by a frequency, by some sort of sound frequency traveling through the air. And they can also blast frequencies to make you violent. They can blast certain frequencies where it taps into your brain, where you just feel aggressive, you feel agitated, you feel like anxiety and things like that. And they're able to give off those emotions through the frequencies that they're blasting at you. And that's it's only partially of what everything is, but it is everything you see around you is controlled by frequencies that are blasting through the air. And a simple way to explain what I mean is like television, media, music, things like that all have a type of frequency. And when you're watching commercials and they give off colors and they give off sounds and they give off certain like music, and you feel that emotion, you're immediately you're captured by the television, or you see something good, and they always try for you to be controlled that way through what they display around in just your daily life. And they want you they tell you how to feel, they tell you what to buy, they tell you how to think, they tell you what to wear, they tell you how to educate yourself basically, and what to say and all that. And you're being programmed. And, you as a person are being programmed by all these frequencies that are around you every day. And, in gang stalking, you get hit with like massive frequencies that cause pain, that cause like a lot of like illnesses and all types of like paranoia and things that these gang stalkers use. They attack people with frequencies, these gang stalkers, and they inflict pain, and they can inflict all types of pain on the person through frequencies, and they can damage your organs, they can damage your bones, your joints. You know, you get massive headaches and things like that all the time, and like people get, you know, pain in their ears. They'll get like have all these type of problems with their eyes, their throat, you know, where they're just always vomiting or something. They blast frequencies. They do it through frequencies and things. You know, that's how they get to you and things. You know, that's they've got these types of devices that they use types of frequencies like electromagnetic weapons. You know, what they use is it's in a frequency. You know, it's all travels in a frequency. What they use on people and that, and everything around you is you're being controlled. Your thoughts, everything are being monitored. Everything. You as a person, you're like an antenna. You know, and you pick up on all these frequencies and stuff. They can also read into what you're thinking as well, the type of frequencies you're giving off, the types of like emotions you're giving off. So you have to be careful as an individual how you're reacting to when you're in a crowd of gang stalkers, when you're being surrounded by gang stalkers and things like that. And it's how you react towards it. And, you know, the best thing I can tell you is just try to be positive in a sort of way and just think about other things and try to ignore them when you're standing in a crowd. A good idea is put like headphones in your ears, and listen to music and stuff while you're moving past other people and things. And that's a good way to like fight these frequencies and things. Just if you got just put on YouTube and just put some headphones on, listen to some like meditational frequencies if you can. Listen to documentaries, try to educate yourself. You know, don't listen to what people tell you. Don't listen to what these gang stalkers try to tell you. They're only trying to bring you down as a person, you know, and never care what other people say, you know. As long as you're doing the right thing, you shouldn't worry about what other people have to say about you. You know, you as a person believe, you know, I'm doing my best, you know, I'm not hurting anybody or whatever, you know. Then you're doing your job. You know, you don't have to listen to what anyone tells you and things like that. And don't be controlled by these frequencies that, you know, people are trying to like blast at you all the time. And just put like stereo headphones in your head, you know, and listen to some music and stuff like that. That's the best way you can sort of combat it. If you need to get some sleep at night, you know, as well. A lot of people have trouble sleeping because they're being blasted and hit and assaulted with weapons while they sleep. And just put some headphones on and things like that. That's what I try to do. I let the television on. I leave the television on as well, because they're always like in my head all the time, like, you know, being gang stalkers, what gang stalkers do, you know, gaslight you, you know, narcissistic, things like that. And I'll just leave the television on and just sleep with the television on, so I can always like hear another sound to block out the other sound. And another good tip, sometimes when you're in the middle of a room and things like that, and you're around a whole bunch of people, put on a gang stalking video. Let everybody hear what people have to say about gang stalking. Sometimes it's a good idea just to blast our own frequencies and things like that, and to let people know about gang stalking. And just like play a video on your phone about gang stalking in front of everyone. Let them all hear it, you know, what kind of sick world we're living in. You know what I mean? Where we're all being blasted and mind controlled with frequencies and, you know, brainwash people, you know. And like that's who's running the world. And these secret societies are all controlling us through these frequencies and things like that, through all these weapons. And yeah, the world's being controlled by frequencies, and that's how they're controlling us and things like that. And with that being said, take care.